What's up, guys? Just chilling, coming back with it again. You know how I do. Doing a maiden flight. I wanted to try to get it done during the day, but it ended up being a night one. So let's go ahead and try to get into this. This is the maiden night flight of the FQ777 955C, also known as a Scorpius 955, or what freestyle as homies call it, the mini ghost. Cool. So with that said, before we get started, let me show you what the transmitter looks like. Look at that. Okay, there's a transmitter like right there. Pretty nice, you know. It's bigger than your mini transmitters, nano transmitters, and it's pretty windy out here, so I'm sorry, you know, if you guys hear the wind, and you know, I wish it was a little less windy, but anyway, that's what the transmitter looks like, if you could see that. And with this transmitter, your speed is right there. It says there's one key low and high rate, so I imagine there's only two rates, so that would be your low rate and your high rate. There's your throttle stick, you know, like normal, and it says this one is your headless, so I guess you just push that down. It says lower key. Yeah, I don't even feel like it pushes up. If you push it down, it says lower key enters into headless mode. I don't know what that means. This is for your camera. I think right key I think is for photography, or I'm sorry, photos, and left key is for video. I'm not sure. It could be left key for photos and right key for video, but that's your photo and your video switch right there. And like I mentioned, that was headless. Okay, and then the right shoulder button, that's your one key roll, you know, your one key flip, your flip button, whatever you want to call it. And there's your directional stick, you know how that is, up, down, left, right. And like I said, that's your one key roll, so I'd imagine you click that, you know, press that, and then press up to roll up, down, left, right, flip. Okay, and there's your trim. So that's your forward and backward trim right there. That one, forward, backward trim. And there's your rightward and leftward trim. And these things are just for looks. On the side of it, there's some buttons, but they're just for looks. You can't press them or anything. So with that said, let's go ahead and give a flight of this. Let's do it. Take it for a flight. All right. Wow. I gotta attach the battery really quick, so give me a second, guys. Let me see. I'm not even sure how to do it with this one. So imagine you gotta stick the cords in there. Okay, looks like they do stick in there. I'll push them together. Okay, I think there's enough room to fit the cord in there like that. And it looks like we should just be able to turn it on. I think that other thing is power for the camera. Okay, ooh, look at them lights, guys. Those are nice. Alright, and I put the landing feet on. If you notice, you have to screw them in. You know, they take screws there that it comes with hardware. There were little screws that I couldn't get going for it, so I used the big screws. I don't even know if that's how you do it. I imagine, you know, it seems like the screws you would use for the camera are the little ones. But with that said, let's go ahead and give this thing a flight. We'll start off on low rate and, you know, do the usual. Okay, let me see. So, okay, so I imagine one beep is low rate, so, oh yeah, look at that, guys. That's nice. Nice and stable. Hands-free look, and it's pretty nice. Pretty good, you know. Seems like it's got some fairly good pitch on the low rate. A lot of power. I definitely like the way it looks. It does look like a mini ghost. Let's see this low rate. Okay, pretty good look. I don't know if you guys could see that. So yeah, it kind of books actually. Wow, this thing is awesome. Pretty cool. I'm pretty impressed. And that's low rate. I don't know exactly what the low rate would be, you know. Imagine maybe a 60%, maybe 40%. Okay, so let's see what the yaw looks like. And remember, I have the landing feet on, so I thought they'd look cool. Let's check out the yaw. Oh gee, that's actually quite a, oh, I'm sorry guys, I forgot. So let me get orientated. So green is back and Forward is front. Okay. So let's see. Let's check the yaw on this. Look at that yaw. Oh, got away from me there. Sorry about that. I keep forgetting that green is the back. Okay, it's got a nice fast yaw. I like that yaw, man. Look at that. And that's a yaw on low rate, and even with the landing gear on. That's awesome. Wow, that's cool. Let's see the yaw the other way. Okay. Whoa, it really took off from me going that way. Alright, but yeah, that's cool. That's cool, man. Good yaw. Let's see the yaw again. I'm just getting flustered flying this. It's kind of different. You know, I think I might have to add some trim, but there's the yaw. Look. That's awesome. That's pretty awesome. Let's see it the other way. Oh, wow. I noticed, so it's kind of off balance the other way. That's weird, huh? The yaw seems to really be, probably need to do some trim, you know, something like that. But, well, there's a yaw in beginner rate. It's awesome, you know, pretty cool. I like it. And definitely probably have to do some trim. It seemed like it was yawing really nice to the left side. The right yaw was kind of iffy. Let's go ahead and see what the flips look like. Oh, I was going towards me. I forgot that the green is the back and the reddish is the front. You gotta remember that little light there. Okay. So let's go ahead and check out the flips. See how this thing does on a flip. So let's get it out there. Oh, the flips are pretty good, considering it's got the landing feet on and as big as it is. Let's do another one. Ready? We'll go ahead and do another flip here. Oh, kind of nice. A little heavy, like that's expected from a, and it's a little windy out here too from something like this. Okay, so let's and oh, one thing I want to show you guys is they call it the PRV calibration. So I'm gonna land this, and to calibrate it, you put the left throttle stick, I think it's downward and left, and the right directional stick downward and right. So let's see if the lights will do their thing. Okay, look, there we go. I even got a beep, so that must mean that it's you know, calibrated, or however we do that. Okay, so with that said, let's try the headless mode. So I'm gonna push down. Okay, it looks like it beeped and blinking, and now it's continuously beeping. So wow, looks like headless worked right off. I can't tell. I think it did. Maybe not. Well, maybe. I don't think headless was working. I really couldn't tell. I mean, it kind of seemed to kind of work. So let's see. Okay. Okay, well, I kind of think it is working. So it's just, I'm kind of not used to flying this thing. But yeah, we got headless working there. You know, so that's cool. Working fairly good. Oh, got slammed into me there, but it was working good. You know, headless is one of those things that's a hit or miss, but it does do that, continue to beep when you're in headless. I imagine you probably have to press the button you got into headless to get out of it. So let's see if I press that down. Okay, it beeped twice and went off. Okay, that's good. So that was the low rate, or the first rate that it has. It's a pretty quick rate, you know, pretty fast yaw, definitely. Looks like the flips are nice. The headless was kind of working. So with that said, let's press the rate button again right there. Now let's go into high rate. So ooh, let's see how this is. So that's 1, 2 beeps. So let's go ahead and try high rate. So I'm pretty sure the pitch on this is, whoa. Definitely nice. Oh, kind of fouled down on me. That was kind of weird. I don't know why it did that. Maybe the pitch is a little too deep there, but it's definitely nice. I like it. This one is cool. I think this one is you know, with the camera, it's gonna prove to be a pretty nice camera quad. It seems fairly stable. I don't know if I'll probably take the legs off, but anyway, there's a pitch. Look at that. Oh, it kind of drops a little bit. You got to give it some throttle. I'm actually on full throttle and it still drops. Oh, it's already on LVC. Alright, well, I wanted to show you guys high rate stuff, but I guess that's about let's see what the yaw looks like. Wow, look at that yaw. That's high rate yaw. Let's try the yaw the other way. The yaw the other way needs to be, it's probably a trim thing, I think, you know, but it seems like the left yaw is definitely more manageable than the right yaw. So you know, that's high rates with this thing. I believe we might be in LVC because it's blinking. You guys got to see the headless mode, got to see the first rate and some flips, you know, seeing what the yaw looks like. We're in high rate now, you know. Like I said, it seems like on this, the yaw to the left is definitely behaving better than the yaw to the right, so that might be a trim thing, you know. Headless seemed to work good once I put it on the ground and calibrated it. See if I could do some of these crazy. Whoa! Gee, this thing's got a lot of power. I kind of like it. It's a little different to fly, you know. It's definitely different. Something I got to get used to. I was trying to do some funnels there and it just took off on me. Or something of that nature. Let's see. Watch. Oh, not quite good. Well, it's still going. We're on LVC, guys. So I'll just ride it out. You know, it's pretty nice. We'll go back on the first rate. You know, first rate's fast enough. You know that. So let's go ahead and see if we can. Yeah, I'm not quite getting the funnels and the what do you call it that I want. The funnels and the funnels, I didn't really try any bank turns, but I might need a little bit of trim to one side or the other, you know. It does drift if you see it, look. It just seems like it's really drifting to the left side, but you know, a little bit of trim might help that. I could try. Oh, oops, didn't mean to do that. Let's go ahead and let's try to launch it out there and see. Oh look, see, yeah, it's way drifted to the left. Needs a little bit of trim, but I don't feel like trimming it out, you know. But definitely a cool little flyer. I like it, you know. It seemed to lose a little bit of pitch there. You got to keep the throttle maintained, but dang, if it's on LVC, if those lights are blinking, it's got quite a long LVC. There we go. Kinda got some funnels there. But I'm surprised it hasn't dipped out yet, you know. So we're still riding on LVC. Wow, that's crazy, unless that's something else other than LVC. Oh, okay, we dropped it on the ground, so pick it up. But wow, this thing's got a, let me make sure I'm not in headless mode. Let me, okay, no, it seemed to beep real fast. Okay, now press it again, get out of headless mode. Well, it's definitely got a nice long LVC. Oh, I think we're about, you know, but yeah, it needs some trim to the right, this one. I have to do that when I get a chance. I could tell that might help with the yaw issue, but getting a little sluggish here. A little bit of LVC now, you know, so I think we're gonna hit it with this one. There's that cool yaw. Look at that, guys. That's cool, man. But I think it's about cooked, you know. Let's see. Pretty cool. I think I want to play with it with the legs off, see how it goes. See, oh yeah, look, got a row there. We'll let it go out. So we're pretty much almost done. Let's give it another toss. Toss it like it's one of them gliders. Ready? Boom. And I got a little bit of air. Well, looks like we're about good. It just keeps tumbling over, getting no, you know, no elevation or power or anything. But there you guys had it. That was the maiden night flight of the FQ777 955C, or as it's also called, the Scorpius 9555, or as Freestyle and his boys call it, the Mini Ghost. Alright guys, have a good one. Peace out.